and welcome to Exampur. Today we are going to discuss our most important topic, that is Vedic civilization. Guys, in previous session we also discussed the same topic, but due to some technical problem, I again take the same topic. Once again, I took that particular topic again. Okay, so let's start the session and come on to the first question. This topic is most important. Lots of questions asked many times in the exams related to Vedic civilization. We already covered Indus Valley and prehistoric period of India. So guys, let's start the session and come on to the first question. Here we have the first question. Bogaj is a place. Bogaj is the place associated with the arrival of Aryans is in which country? So, most important question, Bogaj is related to the arrival of Aryans, and this place is in which country? So, guys, you have to reply the questions. You have some options like Sudan, Egypt, Turkey, and Siberia. So, this place is situated in which country? Here we have some options. Good evening, Sam. So, what is the correct answer? Where is the site located? That is Bogaj Kale or Bogaj Koi? Because we got the information about Aryan gods and goddesses. We got the names of Aryan gods from the inscription of Bogaj Koi. So, this information came from that particular area that Aryans actually arrived from Central Asia. We already discussed in our session that Aryans arrived from Central Asia and the other areas, because so many historians gave different theories regarding to the arrival of Aryans. So, what exact answer of this particular question? Okay, Sam, your answer is correct. Turkey is the site, or Turkey is the country from where from the place is located, from the inscription is found. So, correct answer is Turkey. Guys, this is the most important, and I just want to say you that this question already asked in SSC exam. Okay, this question already asked in SSC exam. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. For the information of Vedic civilization, we have only which type of historical source? So I already discussed with you that history is based on the sources, or history is the event or the study of past events. Scientific study of past events is called history. So here in the question they want to ask that for this particular topic or this particular event, Vedic civilization, we have which kind of historical source? We have the options archaeological, literary, biological, and astronomical. So, guys, I think you can understand that these are not historical sources. Only these two are historical sources. So, what is the correct answer from A and B? Archaeological and literary. Which kind of sources are available for the information of Vedic civilization? What is the correct answer? Archaeological or literary? Please put your answer. Okay, so same your answer again. Again your answer is correct. Literary source. We have only literary source about the information of Vedic civilization. Okay, so not confused with previous question that Bogaj Koi is an archaeological source, but it is not found in India. This Bogaj Koi is in Turkey, and it gives the information about the arrival of Aryan, because in this inscription we find the names of Vedic god and goddesses. Okay, so that similarity we found from that inscription. So not confused to that particular question. So actually we have only literary sources, or major sources are literary sources, and you all know that the example of literary sources like Vedas. Okay, four Vedas, and apart from the Vedas we have lots of other literatures also, like Aranyak, Brahman, Vedang, Upaved, and last one is Upanishad. So these are the other literary sources of Vedic civilization. So correct answer is option B, literary source. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. According to Swami Dayanand Saraswati, okay, according to Swami Dayanand Saraswati, the native place of Aryans was. So from where Aryans came to India, lots of historians gave different theories. According to them, Aryans came from different areas. So many historians I discussed in my session that according to Raj Vali Pandey, okay, a historian Raj Vali Pandey said that Aryan came to India from MP or Madhya Pradesh. Okay, according to Bal Gangadhar Tilak, the residence of Aryans was Arctic. So we have we have the name Swami Dayanand Saraswati. So according to Swami Dayanand Saraswati, Aryans arrived India from where? From which side? From which place? Here we option: Central Asia, Madhya Pradesh, Tibet, and Kashmir. What is the correct answer according to Swami Dayanand Saraswati? Aryans arrived India from where? So guys, the correct answer. What is the correct answer? Please put your answer on the comment. What is the correct answer? From where Aryans arrived to India? So guys, always remember that according to Swami Dayanand Saraswati, Aryans came to India from Tibet. Okay, according to Dayanand Saraswati, Aryans came to India from Tibet. And some other information regarding to Dayanand Saraswati. He was the founder of Arya Samaj. Okay, Dayanand Saraswati was the founder of Arya Samaj. He was the founder of Arya Samaj, and he wrote a famous book, Satyarth Prakash. And his birthhood name, his childhood name was Mool Sankar, or his real name was Mool Sankar or Moola Sankar. So three important information regarding to Dayanand Saraswati. Arya Samaj, the organization founded by him. Yeah, same. Your answer is correct. And Satyarth Prakash, the book written by him. And Mool Sankar or Moola Sankar was his childhood name. Okay. Uh, so this was a most important information about Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Okay. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. Aryans choose which place for their earlier residence? Aryans choose which place for their earlier residence? As we already covered in our session that that Vedic civilization has two parts. First one is Rig Vedic age, second one is post Vedic age. So the Rig Vedic age is the first phase, and in that time Aryans arrived to India, and they choose their area of residence is which place, which region of India. So here we have some options: Dakshinapath, Madhya Desh, Aryavart, or Sapta Sindhav region. So what exactly the area of residence in the initial phase of Aryans arrival? So guys, please put your answer on the comment box. What exactly the residence of Aryans in the first phase of their arrival? Dakshinapath is the area or region in India to the south of Ganga river. Okay, to the south of Narmada river. That region is indicating or called as Dakshinapath. Okay, it means it indicates South Indian region. So Dakshinapath. So guys, the correct answer of that particular question is Saptasendhav. Okay, Saptasendhav. Saptasendhav. Yeah, exactly same. Your answer is correct. So Saptasendhav is the region. Basically, the area of seven rivers. Okay, the region of seven rivers, and these seven rivers are known as Indus, and five important tributaries of Indus like Chenab, Jhelum, Satluj, Beas, Ravi. Okay, and one more important river, that is Saraswati. Saraswati is considered as the most important, most sacred river during the Vedic period. Okay, now move on to the next question. And before going to the next question, guys, first uh, take Aryavart. So Aryavart is the area of North India. Okay, Aryavart is indicating the North Indian region in the ancient time, in the ancient period, or we can say the region of residence of Aryans in the second phase. Okay, or in the northern India. So now move on to the next part. Here we have the question: what do you mean by aparushe in the context of Vedas? So we have a most important term, that is aparushe. What exactly the meaning of this term aparushe? You know that Vedas are aparushe. Okay, it was called that. It is called like Vedas are aparushe. Ved also aparushe. So basically, what exactly the meaning of aparushe? Devil, superhuman, not of human agency, and female god. What exactly the meaning of aparushe? So guys, we already covered the discussion. We already covered all the important concept about the Vedas. So I told you at the start when I started the topic Vedic civilization, I said that Vedas are not written by humans. Okay, Vedas are not written by human. Yes, your answer is correct, Sim. So Vedas are not written by human. The actual knowledge of Vedas is not human agency. Okay, these knowledge is related to or given by gods. Okay, so basically the Ved is not related to, the knowledge of Ved is not written by human, it was written by God. So that is called aparusya. It means not was written by Purush, not written by Purush. It means man. So the correct answer is not of human agency. Okay, now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. Post-Vedic period is also known as the Days Age. Okay, post-Vedic period is also known as the Days Age. What we said, what we known by the name of post-Vedic age, we have options PGW iron, PGW copper, PGW stone, and PGW silver. What exactly the other name of post-Vedic age? What exactly the other name of post-Vedic age? Please put your answer on the comment box. We have PGW iron, PGW copper, PGW stone, and PGW silver. So guys, always remember that during the post-Vedic age, iron was discovered. Okay, iron was discovered. So people started using iron, their tools, their weapons, and other equipments were made by the Aryans. So that's why iron is considered as the name of that period. And in that time, PGW stands for painted gray ware. It means the potteries were used during that time. Potteries were made by the people. So that's why this period is called PGW Iron Age. Okay. So basically, that is the correct answer. PGW Iron Age. Post Vedic Age is also called as PGW Iron Age. It means post painted gray ware, iron age. And always remember, during that time, not only painted gray ware were used, even during that time, some other gray ware was also used, like red and black, polished black, and red ware also. Most famous were the red ware. Okay, now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. Which of the following Veda is comprised of the praise of gods? Okay, it means they ask that the subject matter of the Vedas. Okay, we have to know the subject matter of the Vedas. I already discussed in my session. That is the most important thing. That the subject matter of the Vedas, like Rig Ved, what is exactly the subject matter of Rig Ved? What exactly the subject matter of Atharved, Samved, and Yajurved? Okay, only one line fact. Only one line fact we have to know about the subject matter of the Vedas and the different other or other important Vedic literatures. Okay, so have Atharved, Samved, Yajurved, and other Rigved. So guys, in Atharved is entirely different from the other three Veds. It contains the knowledge, it contains the subject like superstitious beliefs, tantra mantra, jadoo tona, magic spells. These kind of things are written or compiled in the Atharved. Okay, now Samved is a melodious compilation of the hymns of Rigved, or we can say a rhythmic compilation of the hymns of Rigved. Then Yajurved is the book of rituals. Okay, in Yajurved, all the rituals are compiled. All the rituals are contained to all the rituals regarding to different sacrificial prayers. It means different yajnas or yajna. Okay, now Rigved is the Ved that contains the praise of God. Okay, by the different mantras, by the different hymns. Basically, we pray God, okay, or worshipping the God. So same, your answer is correct. The correct answer is Rigved. Rigved is associated with the praise of God. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. The only Ved which was written in the form of prose and poetry. The only Ved which was written in the form of praise and poetry. So today I already covered that particular concept. So that's why the class is most important, because when we solving the questions, we already covered the theory. So that help us. And now when we solving the question, our theory, our concept became more solidified. Okay, now what exactly the correct answer? What is the answer? Uh, which of the following Ved is written in prose and poetry? So I told you in my session that the only Ved that was written in two form, that is the Yajurved. Yajurved written in two form. First one is prose, that is called Shukla Yajurved. Okay, Krishna Yajurved, and in poetry that is called Shukla Yajurved. Okay, so Krishna Yajurved and Shukla Yajurved. Always remember that two section, that two division is called is related to Yajurved. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. Which of the following Veda is not included in the group of Veda Tri or Tri-Ved? This concept I also discussed with you in the session, that which Ved is not included in the Ved Tri or Tri-Veds. So guys, Tri-Ved or Ved Tri is a group of three Veds. Okay, all the three initial Veds group is called Ved Tri. Okay, all the first three Ved, the group of first three Ved is called Ved Tri, and the only Ved that not included in this group is called is the Atharved, because Atharved is totally or entirely different from the first three Veds. So the correct answer is Atharvaved. Atharvaved is not included in Ved 3. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. Sorry, we have some important information. We have some important uh, thing about the Exampur mobile app or Exampur official app. Okay, so guys, Exampur official app is most important for all the candidates or aspirants who who uh, 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 who are preparing government exams. So in one mobile app you get lots of things like live paid courses with test series, free subject wise and topic wise quiz with report card, job alert and admit card and exam date, all exam previous year PDF with solution, free all India scholarship test with report card, topic wise free live classes, free full length and sectional test with report card, free exam wise PDF and practice set PDFs. So lots of things you can find in this particular app. Daily, weekly, monthly current affair magazines, free exam wise PDF and practice set PDFs, unlimited subject wise practice questions. So these things are very helpful for all the candidates or aspirants who preparing for government exam. Now move on to the next information. Here we have SSC CHSL 2022 Safalta batch. Okay, guys. So Safalta batch is running on Exampur. So you can avail this batch by your mobile app, by the Exampur official app. The fees of this batch is 1399. But if you use the code SSC 50, you can get 50% discount. It means in very little amount you can purchase this, you can avail this wage. What is the features of this wage? You can found here the features like 450 hours live classes, live foundation classes PDFs, daily practice paper, mock test series, sectional subjects and previous year papers. So guys, all these things you can found to that these things will help you to prepare your exam, to crack your exam. Okay, so that is the most important thing you have to purchase. You have to buy that course, that is Safalta Veg. Okay, now move on to the next information. SSC CGL 2022 last minute revision booster. So guys, you all know that SSC CGL exam is running on around 1st of December to 12 or 13 December. The exam the exam was taken by the government for SSC CGL. Now we provide you test series only in 1 rupees. Okay, mock test series only 1 rupees. In 1 rupees you can buy 5 mock test series. So only 1 rupee you can prepare the SSC exam. You can crack the government exam. You can boost your preparation. So this is most important, very helpful for you. In the last time, you can get this test series. Okay, now move on to the next. Here we have SSC CHSL 2022 सफलता बेच के फायदे. So I already discussed it. Like 450 hours live classes bilingual, foundation live classes bilingual, daily practice paper, mock test series bilingual. Then sectional mock test bilingual, previous year question paper, current affair magazine, 2500 current affair questions and instant doubt solving. This is the features. This is the beneficial. These are the फायदे of CHSL सफलता पेज. Okay, तो ये सारे के सारे फायदे हैं SSC CHSL सफलता पेज के. Now move on to the next. Now how can we download this mobile app? So it's a very easy process. By your mobile you can you have to access the Google Play Store. On Google Play Store, if you type Exampur official app, you can found. Then you have to register the app. Then you have to put some basic information, and then you can get access on the Exampur official app. Now, then how can you purchase this Safalta batch? How can you purchase? How can you avail? So on on this app you found here paid courses. Okay, when you clicking on paid courses, you can found SAFALTA batch SSC CHSL 2022. Then you got the purchasing option, and then you can easily purchase or buy this particular course. Now move on to the next. Here we have how to attempt a test series. So on the same mobile app, you can found a tab. You can found a tab related to test series. So you can get the different test series of different category exams, and then you can easily by clicking you can found the questions of different exams. Okay. Now, so if you found any problem, any issue regarding to access this app, you have a mobile number. You can call on this number and you can find solution very easily. Okay. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. What do you mean by word Upanishada? What do you mean by the word Upanishada? What exactly the meaning of Upanishada? We have the options like to come nearby, to sit nearby, to stand nearby, to sleep nearby. So guys, what is the correct answer regarding to the word Upanishad? In today's session, I already described you the about the meaning of word Upanishad. This word is derived from two different words, up plus nisad. Up plus nisad. Okay. So what is the meaning? What is the exact definition of Upanishad? So guys, always remember, up means near, and nisad means to sit. It means the meaning of this word is to sit nearby. Okay. So the correct answer is to sit nearby. During that time, what exactly happened? The guru or the rishi muni, monks, they teach their students, or we can say their shishya. So all the students, all the shishya came near to the monk, and they give their knowledge to them. So that's why the term was derived, that Upanishad. It means to sit nearby and took the knowledge. Okay, now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. Chanda Sutra, the most important work on Chanda, is written by whom? So here we have a question regarding to Vedang. We already covered 6 Vedang of Ved. Okay. Also known as limbs of the Ved or organs of the Ved. So here we have the question that Chanda Sutra. Okay, Chanda Sutra is Chanda Sutra, or Chanda is also one of the Vedang. Chanda Sutra, the most important work on Chand. Chand is also one of the Vedang. Okay. So here we have some options: Panini, Yask, Pingala, or Pingal, or Patanjali. So which of the following scholar wrote the famous book Chanda Sutra? So guys, the Chanda Sutra was written by Rishi Pingal. He was the first person, and this was the first book that written on Chanda Sutra. Okay. Chanda Sutra or Chand is one of the Vedang. One of the Vedang. Vedang is called foot of the Ved. Okay. Vedang is called foot of the Ved Purush. So basically, Chand is related to that how the Vedic mantra was constructed. Okay, how a Vedic mantra was constructed. The principles of constructing any Vedic mantra is based on Chand. Okay. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the questions. Satpat and Taittiriya. Satpat and Taittiriya are the Brahman literature of which of the following Ved? We already covered in our session of Brahman literature. Brahman literature is the other Vedic literature, or we can say other literature except Ved. Brahman, Aranyak, Upanishad, Vedang, Upved, these are the other Vedic literature. So they ask that Satpat and Taittiriya Brahman. All the Vedas have different Brahman literature, and this Satpat and Taittiriya Brahman are the Brahman literature of Yajurveda. Okay, these are the Yajurveda. Now we have the Atharvaved, so and Samved and Rigved. The Brahman literature of Rigved is the Brahman literature of Rig Ved is 𝐻𝐻𝐿 and 𝐃𝐗𝐃. Okay, and then Yajur Ved we already covered. Sam Ved, Panchvi, Sadhvi, and Jaimini, and Athar Ved is Atharva. Okay, now move on to the next question. The Aryan political system is based on the principle of, okay, Aryans were the tribes. Okay, they live like a tribe. Their administration system is like a tribal administrative system. Okay, these tribes famously or known as Jan. During that time, the Sanskrit language was used. So the tribe is called Jan, and the head of Jan is called Rajan. So guys, here we have the question that the Aryan political system is based on the principle of urban, tribal, democratic, and religious. So the correct answer is tribal. Okay, they reside as a tribal. Okay, now move on to the next question. Aryans is called nomadic tribal from the Central Asia. Here we have the next question. In which period of the Vedic civilization the Sabha and Samiti lost their political importance? So in the in the Vedic period we discussed about the democratic institution or the democratic organization. That organization is called Sabha and Samiti. Okay, in the Atharva Ved, Sabha and Samiti is called the twin daughter of Prajapati. So basically, here we have during the first phase or initial phase of Vedic civilization, these two organizations, Sabha and Samiti, are most powerful and most important. They control the autocracy of king or Rajan. But in the post-Vedic period, their influence, their importance was lost. So the correct answer of that particular question is post-Vedic age. In the post-Vedic time, in the post-Vedic period, the influence of Vedic civilization, the influence of Sabha and Samiti was ended. Okay, now move on to the next question, because that time the Rajan became more powerful, more autocratic. Okay, expansion of territory is the main task of the king in which period? So guys, we all know that in the first phase or the initial phase, or we can say in the Vedic period, the main task of king, to protect his tribe, to protect his subject, to protect his animals, because the economy is based on domestication. Okay, so that time the main task of king was to protect his tribe. But in the post-Vedic time, in the post-Vedic period, the basic task or the main task of the king was to expand his kingdom. Okay, was to expand his kingdom. So in the post-Vedic period, expansion of territory is the main task of kings in post-Vedic period. Okay, guys. So correct answer is expansion is kingdom in the post-Vedic period. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the question that what is the literal meaning of the word Varna? What is the literal meaning? What is the exact meaning of the word Varna? Because we already covered Varna system. Okay, Varna system is a social system in the Vedic period. According to this system, the society was classified or divided into four groups or four parts. These four parts is called Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. This division is based on occupation during Vedic period. During post-Vedic period, this division is based on occupation. Okay. So, what is the exact meaning of this term burn? So, the correct answer is color. Okay. The exact meaning of the word burn is color. Now, move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. The woman's life became miserable in this period of Vedic civilization. So guys, this information also be discussed that, okay, Amrita, your answer is correct. So in which period the woman's life became too difficult or became too miserable? So in my session, I already covered the social life in that particular chapter or concept. We discussed that in the Rigvedic period, the woman life is too easy or very simple. So there was no issue in Rigvedic time. Okay, women have rights to participate in different rituals, in different ceremonies. Okay, they have choose their life partner also. So okay, this point is not correct. The females cannot choose their life partner by their own, but they can access education. They can bend in different ceremonies or religious affairs. So other other freedom was given to the female. So there is no problem in Rigvedic period. But in the question they asked that in which period women's life became difficult. So the correct answer is post-Vedic period. In the post-Vedic time, the woman's life became very difficult. Lots of rituals came in the society. and that is the result that women's life became difficult. Okay, when the rituals came in the society, more rituals, more difficulty came. Okay, more rituals, more difficulty. Little rituals, easy life. Okay, now move on to the next question. Here we have the question that ashram system basically 4 days of person's life. So what is the meaning of ashram system? We got the information about ashram system from one of the Upanishads called Jabar Upanishad. So guys, always remember that ashram system is mentioned in one of the Upanishad. And the name of that Upanishad is Jabar Upanishad. Now, here we have the questions that ashram system basically 4 days of people's life. So guys, in the Vedic time, according to ashram system, the human life is divided into four four stages. Yes, Amrita, your answer is correct. 4 stages, and these 4 stages is known as brahmacharya, then grahastha, then banprasth, and last one is sannyasi. Okay, in the first page, during the brahmacharya period, people has to went to ashram and got education. Okay, that time is basically related to education and to follow follow the principles and follow the order of his teacher. Okay, so that period is known as brahmacharya. In grahastha life, in grahastha phase or stage, people has to marry and settle and settled life. He has to spend his settled life. So that period is known as grahastha life. And then banprasth. In that time, in that period, he has to do some social work. Okay, he has to left his family, but he have options that he can left or by with leaving his family, but he have to do some social work or social cause. Okay, at the last stage in sannyasi life, he have to left his family completely and went to different place and do meditation and to get salvation. That is the main task of people during that time, that to achieve salvation. Okay, to achieve salvation, it means to free from the cycle of birth and death. Okay, that is the cycle of death and birth, and we have to free from this. This stage is called salvation. Okay, now the soul is merged with the Parbrahm. That is called salvation. Now move on to the next question. Then we have the question: how many gods are mentioned in the Rig Veda? How many gods? What exactly the number of gods in the Rig Veda? What exactly the number of gods in Rig Veda? Here we have the options like 29, 23, 20, 33, 13, and 03. So guys, in the Rig Vedic time, the number of gods is 33. So the correct answer is option number B, 33 gods mentioned in Rig Veda. Okay, now move on to the next question. But if they ask that which of the following was the most important god in Rig Vedic period, so guys, always remember the most important god in Rig Vedic time was Indra. Indra also called Indra. The god Indra is also called war god or war lord. Okay, and breaker of fort, also known as rain god. Okay, god of death. If ask you that who was the god of death in Vedic period, so the correct answer is Yam. Which of the following is the god of mediator? Okay, which of the following is the god of mediator? कौन से which of the following is god of mediator? It means during the Vedic period, which of the god is called mediator god? So the correct answer is Agni. Okay, now Agni god is called the god of mediator. The god of moral values is called water god or Jal Devta. Now, or it means Varun. Now we have the next question. Okay, the same question asked in this slide. Death is considered as the god of death in the Vedic period. So I already told you the god of death is called Yam. Okay, now move on to the next question. Which of the following Upanishad has complete details concept about 4 ashram? So this question is the question of the day. You have to put your answer in the comment box after this session. Okay, not give the answer not give the answer on live chat. You have to put answer on the comment box. Okay, Chandogya Upanishad, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Javal Upanishad, and none of these. I already told you the correct answer, but you have to mention the comment in the comment box. Okay, after this session. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. Okay, Amrita, your answer is correct. Death god is called Yam. Here we have the question that idol worship is practiced in the days period of the Vedic civilization. In which period idolatry was practiced? It means people started worshipping god and goddesses in the form of idol. So what is the correct answer? In which period idol worship was practiced, but there was no example or no evidence of temple, but idol worship was practiced. So guys, the correct answer is post-Vedic period or post-Vedic time. In the post-Vedic time, people started idol worshipping. Okay, so idol worship was started in the post-Vedic period. This is the most important question. Lots of time this type of question was asked. You all know that during the Indus Valley period, people have people do the practice of idol worship. But that time also there was no existence or there was no evidence of temple. Okay. Now move on to the next question. In Rigvedic period, the traders community was called. So here we have some options: Kusidin, Man, Pani, and Satman. What exactly the term refers to? What exactly the term refers to? Traders community in the Vedic time or the Vedic period. Okay, so guys, remember the correct answer of this particular question, that the traders community during the Vedic period is called Pani. Pani is the Vedic community during the Vedic time, and Kusidin is the group of usurer. Okay, the group of usurer or the usurer is called Kusidin. Okay, Man is the a unit of bait. Okay, then Satman. Okay, your answer is not correct, Amrita. Satman is a gold unit, or we can say gold coins. Okay, Satman is related to gold. Kusidin is usurer, and Man is a bait unit. Man, and Pani is the community or group of traders. Now move on to the next question. Use of fertilizer is the main discovery of which period of the Vedic civilization? Use of fertilizer. Okay, in which period of Vedic civilization fertilizer was discovered? So what is the correct answer? This type of question can confuse in confused in exam. So we have to discuss and correct our knowledge. So basically, this was the most important discovery. Okay, this is the most important discovery, fertilizer related to agriculture. So guys, the correct answer of this question is post-Vedic period. In the post-Vedic time, agriculture fertilizer was discovered. Okay, so this was the most important achievement of post-Vedic Aryans. Now move on to the next question. This was the means of water in the Rigvedic period. Okay, which of the following is main object for barter system? Okay, to sell or buy something, the people use which object? So here we have some options: cow, horse, goat, and camel. Okay, which of the following is main means of barter? Okay, so guys, the correct answer is horse. Okay, the correct answer is cow. Cow is the most sacred animal. Okay, the base of welfare is cow. Okay, if someone have a number of cows, large number of cows, then that person is considered as the welfare. Okay, rich person. So basically, the number of cow, number of animals is the base of prosperity during the Vedic period, and that is also used to sell or purchase anything, any other object. So cow was the means of water in the Rigvedic period. Okay, next. Now move on to the next point. The Battle of Dasragya in the session we also discussed this particular information. The Battle of Dasragya was mentioned in which mandal of Rigveda? Okay, guys. So the Battle of Dasragya is in which mandal? Here we have some options like 3rd, 7th, 9th, and 10th. In which mandal this battle was discussed? So guys, the correct answer is, what is the correct answer? Please put your answer on the comment box. What is the correct answer? In which mandal this particular information was mentioned related to Dasragya war? So guys, the correct answer is seventh mandal. In the seventh mandal, that war was discussed. Okay. In this war, the king of Aryans, the tribe of Aryans is called Bharat, and the king name was Sudas. Okay. And the battle was fought between Sudas and the 10 other Anaryas rulers. Okay. This battle was fought at the bank of Purushni river. Purushni, it means Ravi river. Okay, Amrita, note 10. The correct answer is 7. In the 10th mandal of Rigved, we got the information about Porusukt. Okay. Porusukt was mentioned in the 10th mandal because this was the newest mandal. Okay, at the last phase of Rigvedic period, we got the information about Porusukt. According to Porusukt, the Vedic society was divided into 4 Varna. This Varna I already discussed with you. Now, move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. How many rivers are mentioned in the Rigved? How many rivers? How many rivers mentioned in the Rigved? We have options 33, 22, 25 and 15. So we already discussed the Rigvedic rivers and the present name of the rivers and the Rigvedic name of the rivers. Like Ravi river is called Purushni, Jhelum river is called Bhitasta, Vyas river is called Vipas, Kabul river is called Kumbha. Okay. So these are the some rivers and the Rigvedic name I already discussed and covered that particular topic, rivers of the Rigvedic time, Rigvedic period. So guys, the correct answer is 25. 25 river mentioned in Rigved. Okay, and their names are different compared to present period, present time. Now move on to the next. Here you have the question. What was the Rigvedic name of river Ghaggar? What is the Rigvedic name of river Ghaggar? Okay, in the topic Indus Valley civilization, some important sites like Panavali, okay, and Kalibanga, these sites are located at the bank of Ghaggar. But in Rigvedic period, what is the name of river Ghaggar? So guys, here we have some options like Kumbha, Dasdoti, Sadanira, and Vitasta. So I already discussed that Kumbha is the name of Kabul, okay, Kabul river. Sadanira is the name of Gandak river. Vitasta is the name of Jhelum river. So the correct answer is Drishdhavati. Drishdhavati is the Rigvedic name of river Ghaggar. Okay, now move on to the next. Here you have the question. In which type of Vedic marriage system the bridegroom presents a cow and a bull to bride's guardian? So guys, in the Vedic period, in the Vedic society, there were 8 type of marriage system was prevalent. Okay, how many types? 8 type of marriage system was prevalent. In particular, Vedic in particular marriage system, the guardian of daughter gave the guardian of bride gave cow and bull to the parents of daughter. Okay, or we can say bridegroom. So what is the correct answer? In which type of Vedic marriage system the bridegroom presents a cow and a bull to the bride's guardian? Here we have some options: Brahma Vivaha, Arsh Vivaha, Dev Vivaha, and Pisach Vivaha. So the correct answer is Arsh Vivaha. In that particular type of marriage, in Arsh Vivaha, in that type of marriage, the parents of bridegroom gave a ox or horse to the guardian of daughter. Okay, now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. Which of the following are the category of ancient Indian philosophies? Okay, which of the following are the categories of ancient Indian philosophy? We have orthodox and unorthodox. It means Astic and Nastic. So guys, in the ancient Indian philosophies, we already discussed, or we are going to discuss, that ancient Indian philosophy classified into 2 sections. First one is orthodox, second one is unorthodox. Ancient Indian philosophy, 6 famous Indian philosophy is known as orthodox or Astic philosophy, is known as Sankhya Darshan or Sankhya philosophy, Vaisheshik, Mimamsa, Vedant, okay, Yog Darshan or Yog philosophy. So these are the Vedic philosophy or ancient Indian philosophy. So both 1 and 2 are correct. 3 philosophies are unorthodox, like Charvaka, okay, Jain and Buddha. Next, Sankhya philosophy is given by whom? Here we have some options: Gautam, Badrayan, Kapil, and Kanar. So Sankhya philosophy is given by whom? So the correct answer is Kapil. Rishi Kapil gave the Sankhya philosophy. Okay, Rishi Kapil gave the Sankhya philosophy. Kanad gave the philosophy of basic or the atom theory. Badrayan gave the Vedanta philosophy. Okay, Badrayan gave the Vedanta philosophy. Now move to the next question. In which Vedic text the term burn is found referred for the first time? So first time the term burn was used in Rig Veda. Okay, we already covered in the 10th mandal of Rig Veda. In Purus Sukta we found the burn system. Okay, now we go to next question. Here we have the question. The word Satyamev Jayate is in the state emblem adopted by government of India has been taken from which Upanishad? So guys, this word, this sentence is mentioned in one of the Upanishad of Atharvaved. That Upanishad is known as Mundaka Upanishad. So correct answer is option B. In the Mundaka Upanishad, this statement, this sentence was mentioned. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the question. Which type of pottery was most popular with the later Vedic period or Vedic people? So in the later Vedic people, the most popular pottery was red bear. Okay, all the four that mentioned in the option, all these four type of pottery were prevalent in that particular time. Okay, now move on to the next. Which mandal of Rig Veda is completely related or dedicated to Lord Som or God Som? So the correct answer is, we already covered that 7th mandal is related to Battle of 10 Kings, or 8th mandal is related to Lord Som. In the third mandal, Gayatri mantra was mentioned. Okay, now composed by Rishi Vishwamitra. Now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. The Vedic god who was considered to be a breaker of fort and also a war god is known as. So which of the following Vedic god is considered breaker of fort? I think I already discussed in the same session that breaker of god or war god is called Indra. Okay, also a rain god. Now move on to the next. The term Aryans denotes. So the term Aryan denotes an ethnic group, a nomadic group, a speech group, a superior race. So that particular term only, Arya. Arya means the person of good origin, the person of noble origin. Okay, no. So it means a superior race. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Here we have some options. Samved, origin of Indian music. This is the correct statement, correct pair. Then Atharvaved is origin of Indian medicine. This is also correct. Then Rig Veda, earlier prose. So that is not the correct answer, because in the Rig Veda, the basic subject matter of Rig Veda is praise of God. Okay, the praise of God. So the correct answer is option C. Yajurved is origin of rituals. Okay, all the important rituals regarding to different or related to different sacrificial prayers is mentioned in Rig Veda. Now next question. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Here we have Askini, Chenab, Satudri, Satlan, Vipas, Jhelum and Purushni, Rabi. So guys, always remember that Jhelum river Rig Vedic name is Vidasta, not Vipas. Vyas river's Rig Vedic name is Vipas. Okay. Now move on to the next question. The famous dialogue between Nachiket and Yam is mentioned in. So guys, the famous dialogue between Nachiket and Yam is mentioned in Kathopanishad. In the Kathopanishad. Now move on to the next question. The tax that kings used to collect from the people in the Vedic period was called Vali. Okay, Vali was the tax that was collected that was imposed to the public or people by the king during the Vedic period. But in the Rig Vedic time, this tax was voluntary. Okay, this tax was voluntary, like presents or gift was given by public to their Rajan or king. During the post-Vedic period, this tax became compulsory. Okay, now move on to the next. The Upanishad are the sources of Jain philosophy, Hindu philosophy, sources of Buddha philosophy, sources of Christian philosophy. So the correct answer is sources of Hindu philosophy. Vedant is the sources of Hindu philosophy, or Vedant means Upanishad. Upanishad also called Vedant. Okay, now move on to the next question. Here we have the next question. Which one of the following pair does not form part of the sixth system of Indian philosophy? You all know that in the Vedic period or the ancient India, six famous or six important Indian philosophy or Hindu philosophy. So which of the following is not a group of this six philosophy? So guys, the correct answer is Lokayat and Kapalika. Lokayat and Kapalika is not related to six Indian philosophy. Okay. Now move on to the next. Which one of the following is not included in Prasthantrayi? Prasthantrayi is a group of three important literature. Okay, Prasthantrayi is the group of three famous or important literature, and this is the group of Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita, and Upanishad. So the correct answer is Bhagavad. Bhagavad is not included in Prasthantrayi. Now, next question here we have the famous Vedic saying, "War begins in the mind of man." The war begins with the mind of man. That statement is mentioned in Atharva Veda. Okay, now move on to the next. The term Gavishti used in Rigved related to which of the following? Gavishti term was used in Rigved. This term is related to war. Okay, and the basic cause of the war was to search of cow or animal. That is the main cause behind the war during the Vedic period. Okay, so correct answer is war. Now move on to the next. In the early Vedic period, what was the used for measurement of time? So during the Vedic period, the time was measured by which unit? Okay, which of the following unit is considered as the measurement unit? So the correct answer is Godhuli. Godhuli was used for time measuring in the Vedic time or Vedic period or Vedic period. Now next. How many Aranyakas are there in the Vedic literature? So guys, we already covered in our session that in the Vedic period, in the Vedic time, or we can say the literature called Aranyaka. So total number of Aranyakas is 7, and the meaning of term Aranyaka is forest. Okay, forest in Sanskrit, the forest is called Aranyak. Now move on next question. Which of the following Vedang is considered the eye of Vedas? Okay, so which of the following Veda is called eye of the Vedas? So the correct answer is Jyotish. Jyotish is called eye of the Vedas. Even Chand is called fruit of the Vedas. Kalp is called hand of the Vedas, and Nirukt is called mouth of the Vedas. Okay, mouth of the Veda Purush. Now move on to the next. Which of the following musical instrument were used by the Aryans? So which kind of musical instrument they use for their entertainment? Here we have some options: the drum, the lute, the cymbal, and all of these. So guys, the correct answer is all of these. All three types of musical instrument were used by the Vedic peoples. Okay. Now, next. The name Aganya mentioned in many passages of Rigved refers to. So what exactly the meaning of term Aganya? Aganya is the term or word used for cows. It means this term is related to cow or refer to cow. So basically, Aganya means not to kill. The thing that the object or the animal, okay, that was not to kill. That is the basic meaning of Aganya. Now move on to the next. So guys, all the questions of that particular topic of Vedic civilization was completed. So now we have to conclude the session, and in the next session we will meet tomorrow with a new topic that is called religious movement. So not forget to came at the time at the same time. Okay, till then we'll back again. So thank you so much.